Yo, what is good, people? It's your boy Infamous LC back with another video. So I thought this would be a good video because last night I was able to play a Derrick Lewis and thought this be good just because we can talk about the fight. So for those who do know or those who don't know, Derrick Lewis lost to Ciryl Gane for the interim UFC heavyweight title. It was a good fight. I mean, I think this really displayed. We already knew Ciryl Gane was something different that we haven't seen in the heavyweight division. He's a heavyweight, but he moves much lighter. He moves much more fluid than most heavyweights. He's not bulky. He's not stiff. You know, he can punch. He can kickbox. He can do a lot of stuff. And I think what we wanted to see is Derrick Lewis has such good comeback ability, has such one-punch knockout power. I was curious. I know a lot of people were, to see how Gane would approach the fight. Would he be tentative? Would he be passive? Would he be backing away? Would he embrace the power? And what we saw was that Gane pretty much embraced it. He was clinching up a lot, pushing Lewis against the cage. And also, man, a big thing that came in to play was cardio. Lewis, we know, isn't the most conditioned athlete in the world. He doesn't have the most skills, but I think it's getting to a point now where Lewis needs to just really, we have to add something to our game besides the power and the occasional kicks. Speaking of kicks, he actually takes me down there with a kick. How do I check a kick
I get hurt?
But anyways, back to the fight. So we were curious to see, what was going to happen, and what you saw was that Gane pretty much just wore Lewis down. I mean, you saw it in the fight, man. I've never seen Lewis just lay there and just look exhausted and defeated, because Gane was just too much, man. This dude has power himself. He can kickbox, and like I said, I think he's like 240, 245, but he moves way more smooth than that. And it's interesting to see now the landscape of heavyweight, because when back in the day when, let's say, like Cain Velasquez won the title, we never really seen a heavyweight with that good of ground game. Someone who could wrestle that well with any heavyweight, because he wasn't the biggest dude either. And then we got the Brock, who was a physical specimen, even though he was in the WWE. He was a collegiate wrestler, I think. So he was next. And then we got the Ngannou, who has supreme power, just like Lewis, but is a little more box heavy. I think has a little more technical. So, but now we have Gane, somebody who can pretty much do all facets of the game, but isn't restricted by the stiffness of usual heavyweights and isn't going to stand in front of you. Reminds me of Izzy when he was facing Costa, and he was just like, yo, everybody he's fought, they just stand in front of him. I'm not going to stand in front of him. And Izzy pieced him up the whole fight. If you've seen it, he beat him up and humped him on the back and all that, all those antics. But Gane is the same way, bro. Even though I was curious to see, was he just going to stand and trade? But no, not really. He pushed him against the cage. He threw kicks. He threw punches, worked the legs, and the cardio, man. I keep coming back to the cardio, man. His cardio is really good. So I think now, man, if you're Ngannou, man, you have to watch tape now, because that's the next fight. John Jones, he's not going to be ready till next year, and he's not going to fight for an interim heavyweight title. Jones will never fight for an interim title. It's going to be for the unified title, and that's it. And also, I think at this point, like, you guys let me know, but if Gane and Jones fight, I think Gane might have the advantage right now, just because Jones hasn't been active. You know what I'm saying? Even though Dominic Cruz says ring rust doesn't exist, and we see Jones on IG training a lot and showing what he's been doing, but I think there's just something about being active that really does. It has to give you some type of advantage, man. It just has to. The same way you see like NBA players when they haven't played in the summer and then they look rusty in preseason. You know, you need that real time action to get yourself acquainted. But that's the fight I want to see. I actually think, I mean, it could just be the hype train, but I think Gonka actually could beat Ngannou, man. If you look at the Derrick Lewis Ngannou fight, they pretty much were both scared to throw. Neither one wanted to get knocked out. They both just stood in front of each other the whole time, bro. So, and Gon's not gonna do that. Gon's gonna be moving left to right. He's gonna be changing levels. He's gonna be third. He's gonna be first and third on a lot of shots. So, you know, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with that. But I think Gon might run it for a while, man. You guys let me know if you agree or if you don't agree. I'd love to hear who you think is gonna hold it down. If it's gonna be Ngannou or, you know, can Derrick Lewis bounce back? I know this was his second heavyweight title shot, and it's not common for someone to get a third. I mean, unless you're like Holly Holm or something like that, where the division is super shallow. And you see, I got Derrick Lewis here in a Japanese necktie right here. If you guys don't know, my character is a Jiu-Jitsu Vanguard, but I try to play it. I don't try to spam takedowns or anything. I try to pick my shots where I can, and he is out of there. So respect to him. But yeah, you guys in the comments, let me know what you thought of the fight. The whole card was fire to me. Jose Aldo turned back the clock 10 years, bro. And I feel like he's just been fighting forever. Like, he's 34, I'm 32. And I feel like he's been fighting since I've been in high school, you know? So, it's crazy, man. I was so happy for Aldo, man. He's been class act. You saw what he said about McGregor, saying, you know, he could be champion again. And this is a man who was so disrespectful to him. Brought him down to one of his darker moments for getting knocked out in like 10 seconds. So I can't feel nothing happy for Aldo, man. Also, Tisha Torres, shout out to her. She wore down Angela Hill, broke her down. But the whole card was fire to me, man. But if you guys like what we're talking about here, if you'd like to hear more of like post-fight analysis, I definitely can do that. Let me know in the comments, and make sure if this is your first time on the channel to hit the sub button. Be much appreciated to your boy. I would love to get to 20 subs here within this month or so. So you know, hit the sub button, help your boy out. But if you want to stick around, I do have the next fight coming up, and this is going to be Takashi Shirt Demon himself, LC, against Conor McGregor. So yeah, just back to the fight real quick, and then we'll commentate over this fight. Is I want to see how quickly they set up the Ngannou Gon fight, because I want to see, is it can it happen by December? I mean, is that a realistic time frame for them to fight? Because Gon didn't take much damage, and you know, he's already in shape, so I would think he wouldn't want a big 7, 8, 9, 10 month layoff to fight Ngannou. And I don't even remember the last time Ngannou fight, to be honest. So excuse me. So I would love to see them fight before the end of the year, and that would set the segue perfectly for John Jones to come in and fight in 2021 like he said he wanted to do. So, you know, that's going to be cool. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of the whole fight card. I thought it was fire. Really one of the better cards. Like I said, happy for Aldo and everybody else. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch back on this fight. You see McGregor is throwing some shots from top mount. So I'm gonna hold him here. I'm good here. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu Vanguard, and I'm comfortable in this position. He moves to side control. Excuse me. And then puts me inside saddle. I'm gonna block a few times, get back inside control. I had the GA too, but I didn't really use it right there. Sorry guys, my throat is something in my throat. But yeah, he has me here. He's gonna posture up, and I'm pretty sure I tried to deny that, but it just didn't work. Pulls me back down, throwing some shots, hits the body, And right now I'm just embracing the ground game. I'm really not in too much trouble, so I'm just chilling. Tries to get a top mount. No sir. Alright. Swing over to sprawl. And I'm safe here, yo. I'm safe in sprawl. Deny that. And I'm not even trying to transition because I know he's looking for the reversal. Actually, I do. I try to go to side control and he blocked that. That was actually pretty good. And remember too as well, guys, this is the new UFC 4 season, so a lot of people are going to be Division 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's not really their true rank. You know, they could be 17, 15, whatever. So it's going to take about a week or two for everything to even out, and we'll see where everybody's really at. Okay, postures up, throwing more shots. And I'm getting hit in the head, man, but my head health is fine. I don't think I'm going to get knocked out, so I really don't care. And what I'm doing, man, I'm just, even though I'm on the bottom, every time he transitions, I'm just trying to block it just to wear down his stamina just a little bit. You know, I'm taking the bulk of the punishment, but I'm just going to wear him down for the next round. So I'm pretty sure I can take him on the ground if I wanted to. I'm just trying to give him an illusion that I really don't have any ground skills, because I'm pretty sure I could just flip him over, transition a few times, and hit him with like an arm bar or something. So his stamina's low right here. There's not enough time. If it was like 40 seconds, he would have messed up, and I would have probably got him in a submission and got him out of there. But that is the end of round 1. Wow, nice. Sorry you guys hear my phone buzzing in the background. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, round 2. And hit him with a nice 1-2. Spinning heel kick. That was good. My stamina's kind of low. I'm probably going to back up. There we go. Nice side kick. And you got to be careful with Connor, man. You know, he still has... Had they nerfed Connor at all in EA? Like, he's lost, what, 3 out of the last 4 or something like that? Like, I don't know, man. I know on the pound-to-pound rankings, he's barely making it anymore. But we got to nerf him, bro. Like, I'm just saying, man. That's because Connor sells this game, man. He really does. But he can't mess with the Cosby shirt. Demon. It don't matter. The Cosby sweater. Alright, so anyways, his stamina's kind of low. I feel like I could have went for a rolling knee bar right there. If I dropped down. I probably could have got it. And I do. Oh, okay. So let's see what happens here. Hit him with the rolling knee bar. And he's not the best as far as sub defense. You can see him now. He's not doing too well. He's swaying to left or right, but how you have to do it, guys, you have to be so gentle with the L2 and R2. You gotta go like back and forth, real gentle, so you don't get these big sways of the bar. He's about to get submitted, bro. And there you go. Your man is out of there. He taps. He quits the game. It is what it is. So that is going to be it for the video. If you guys like the content, like the talk, make sure to hit the sub button. Let me know what you thought of the fight. But that is it for today's video. I will see you guys next time. Everybody be safe. Take care of yourself. I'll holler at you next time. Peace.